Let's get this done.
Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a seat.
Wow, this place is just as shitty as my apartment.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be...
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Huff and Puffs. Not many people smoke those.
I've heard it's because they're like shit.
Thanks.
So what was that back there with Crane? He wanted you to tell me something. You know, it's not too late to talk.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
Yeah, that
So
weird
that spell
curse.
Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back
Go
in the
on.
dressing room, at the Pudding and Pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
Maybe.
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed.
Right.
If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No.
No, true.
I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark.
Oh, is she gonna be talking in riddles? I'm terrible at riddles.
I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Again with the friends.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left.
Well, that's a crying shame,
So I
but...
hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry.
This is making
I thought I
no
could do this.
sense.
I need you to know I want to help, but...
But your lips are sealed.
Yeah. I understand. Just take your
I'm-
time.
Sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
How can I? It's a tool to keep you stuck in that life. Subservient.
Yeah.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Can we take the ribbon off?
Can't we just take the ribbon off?
No! His lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back!
Alright, I'm glad I
You
didn't just
can't
take the ribbon off.
Do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Right, this is getting
Please,
weird.
don't.
I won't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons... if you take them off. Sorry, I wish I could do something.
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably Snow.
Listen,
Probably, but maybe
Sheriff.
not.
Can you keep this conversation between us?
Yes.
I could be in a lot of... trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I'm gonna have to tell Snow. She has to know about the ribbons.
If you have to, just... don't tell anyone else.
I won't. Oh, a new suit. Same shirt, though.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have
What
a
you
new
got?
lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
She does.
That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off? Or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Ah, that's how
Okay,
they
then.
lost their heads.
Good work. So, about
You
Beauty and
figured
Beast,
that out before
do you
me.
think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look?
Narissa seemed to say
What
that
could
it was.
they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
Beauty told me she had to take out a loan from the Crooked Man. Seems like a pretty bad deal.
I can only imagine what they're thinking now.
She didn't press a button there.
We need to solve this before something else happens.
Oh, it's going to be
Who
too
knows
late.
what?
Something's going to happen before we solve it. Of course it is.
I have other matters to attend to.
Alright. I'll get this shit done. Alright, Beauty and Beast's
You didn't want
apartment.
to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what
Well.
happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
It's the principle of it.
Don't act like you weren't keeping secrets too.
If you're going to bring up ancient history, I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine. Go off in a huff. I'm through talking anyway.
Alright. Nice little domestic we listened in on there. Well, I guess they're done with the little argument, so let's get in there. No, using my smashed up arm to bang on the door. Brilliant idea.
Oh. What do you want? Well?
You called?
You're just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty
You
night,
think you're the only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
Come on, be a pal.
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk
It's a
to you
lot
in
of
private?
paintings.
Yes, let's.
A lot of paintings.
I guess Guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the Woodlands.
I already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast.
I just don't think we can trust him.
Talk
Not
about living in the
when
past.
I'm right back. And then you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about that? Or do you want to try to
Expensive
sort this
vase,
out?
All I'm
vase.
saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk
Sturdy
to Bigby.
furniture.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
Are you ready?
Sorry.
I could
it's
hear
been a
everything
long
you were
night.
saying,
Yeah.
by the way.
You know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Well, no, obviously. You
Is
didn't
there
invite me around to
something
look at
about
your
that
nice
loan
place.
you took out from the Crooked Man?
I didn't know what else to do, so
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money or it's something else.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us?
Well,
We'd be
then you're
risking a lot.
fucked.
We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it.
You think you're the only ones in danger? If you have info on that crooked bastard, I need to hear it. Otherwise, I've got better things to do.
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on. You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We
Fuck
couldn't
your
just give that
lifestyle.
We
up.
never
Of
meant
course
for
you
it to get
can.
like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Like what?
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
let me just,
A day at the beach? Skiing the slopes? And we can't
Can
come
we finish
to the
this
phone
conversation
right now,
first?
So leave a
I
message
should
at the
get
beep
that.
And we'll
Come
get
on.
back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep!
Wow.
That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time.
That sounds like
I've been
Bluebeard.
doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider
Or is it
yourself
not?
out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this. Because next time, I'm making a house call.
What the hell did you get yourselves into?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
Well, come on. Out with it.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
No.
Oh, yeah. That slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But
Yeah,
never
they
the
did the
Crooked
delivery
Man.
service.
Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Sometimes, Fables just don't have anywhere else to go.
What the hell are you doing hanging out at a place like the Lucky Pawn anyway?
Sometimes Fables sell things they brought from the homelands. Things you can't find anywhere else.
You do know there's a difference between pawning something and selling it, don't you?
I know that.
You're buying a piece of someone else's misery. With money you don't have.
Well, that's over now. Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll
Right.
go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on,
And
Big
kill
don't
you
go
this
there.
time.
Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... You know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker.
Yeah, of course it is.
Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How
Alright.
did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work. Especially not where she was.
Well, you're done working there. If you want my help, this is over.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
Sell all this fucking expensive furniture then,
We
you
shouldn't have to
dick.
live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Probably the butchers. Keep Beauty safe at least.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread.
Yeah, I
Maybe
know.
nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
The Lucky Pawn's probably just a pawn shop, whereas
I don't know what you're planning to do when you
fuck
find
knows what's
the
going on at
Crooked
the
Man,
butchers.
But is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
I don't go around fixing debts. Lucky for you, what I am gonna do might just fix it anyway.
Just keep us in mind, please.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you'll do the right thing.
I will.